Hello, everyone. Allie and Katie here for a little mini training coming at you. Before we get into that, just want to introduce ourselves for anyone who's new. My name's Katie. This is my amazing, beautiful sister-in-law, Allie, who you're going to see in just a second. And together, we started our business back in March of 2020. Since then, at the time of this recording, we have built a Facebook group of now 69.6 thousand members, an email list of over 60,000 email subscribers, and over $1 million in sales, all using the power of the Facebook group ecosystem. Now, today we're going to break down one part of that for you, and we're going to talk about how we use Facebook groups to build such a big business.
Yes, we did a little poll with our audience, and what they wanted to learn about the most was how to get new email subscribers. And it's something that we know very well. Just like Katie said, we have 69,000 people in our Facebook group, and 60,000 of them have joined our email list. That's a huge conversion. Well above industry average. And there's a strategy for how to do this. And we're going to break down one part of how to get those email subscribers today in this mini training. But the overview of how we do it is we find where our ideal clients are hanging out on Facebook, because we've done this all on Facebook. Then we strategically create content that will move them from where they are hanging out on Facebook right now to our Facebook group. And then we pull them into our Facebook group by having the right settings, the right things going on inside of the Facebook group, and we ultimately make the sale. But what we're going to talk about today is that pivot point between them coming from another Facebook group or another place on Facebook into our Facebook group, because that's where we get the most email subscribers, right, Katie?
You got it. So let's take a look at the strategy that we use in order to make that happen.
So there are two main places that we get our emails. And the first one is in our membership questions, specifically the second membership question of the three that you get access to. If you're not currently using your membership questions, or you don't have a private Facebook group, this is something we seriously want you to consider, because if you are not doing this, you are losing email subscribers and you're ultimately losing sales. So that's the first place we put our main call to action to get people to join our email list. The second place is our welcome post. And if you know Facebook groups well, and if you don't, stick with us because we're going to help you. There's a place inside of Facebook where you can welcome all your new members, and Facebook tags all your new members in a welcome post. Most people don't use this properly, right? And so this is a huge place that we get email subscribers, and super high value email subscribers too. They convert to sale at about 11% from opting in to our email list to sale, where the rest of our email subscribers convert at a much lower percentage. These are really important places to grow your email list, okay? So we're just going to go through, we were talking in one of our higher level programs today about how to structure a call to action to get someone to join your email list that gets the highest conversion rate possible. And we pared it down to this statement right here. Katie, you want to read these?
Yeah, definitely. Before I read these, just know too, some of the biggest mistakes we see here that people make with this is not having it be very clear on what it is that you are offering, having it be in more of like a question form, as sentenced in a way of if you would like, or if you're interested in that type of way, almost asking permission to share it with them. This is the strategy. This is a structure that we know is tried and true. So write this down. To get access to my free, this is where you're going to insert the name of your freebie or an offer, a webinar, a masterclass, anything that you have coming up that will help you. This is where you insert a tangible desired transformation for your audience. It needs to be tangible. It needs to be something that, based on market research or based on past clients, you know people want in their lives. And then a very simple call to action at the very end. Drop your email below. It's as simple as that. It really is.
And this gives you the highest conversion possible. And just like Katie said, it's about really understanding the desired transformation that your audience wants to accomplish with you, and having an offer name that tells people what it is they're about to get or experience. And this is where we see people go wrong a lot. So we're going to actually have you send that to us today, and we're going to workshop it with you to give you this call to action statement. The second call to action statement that you see under welcome post is just slightly different. It's almost identical. It's identical up to here, right? Up to right here. But instead of you having to ask them to drop their email into the membership questions, here you get to put a link to a landing page where they'll give you their first name and email, or first name, last name, email, and they will join your email list in exchange for this free offer, whatever it is. These are the main two places that we see people give us their emails, join our email list, and ultimately buy with us at a pretty high conversion rate. And it's super easy to do. So obviously, today we're going to have you do the name of the free offer, send us that back, and the tangible desired transformation for your audience. And we're going to put together this statement for you and send it back to you and workshop it with you. And it's also very important that you know how to get people to the doors of your Facebook group so they can fill out these membership questions and click the link in the welcome post and beyond, right? So this Thursday, we are having a Facebook Groups for Sales training, and we're going to give you the link to that too. If you have yet to sign up, it's an hour-long live free training that we're giving, that we're going to talk about that strategy of finding people in the Facebook group ecosystem, creating strategic content, moving them to your Facebook group through the doors, and then making the sale. So if you are interested in that, you should definitely take advantage. It's this Thursday.
Exactly. So get to that, send that back to us so we can rewrite that for you. Excited to see what you come up with, and we'll see you soon.